Hi, I wanted to make a video showing you how I'm going to be using these graphics in the game that I'm developing and show you what kind of graphics that I'm going to need for this project. And hopefully when I'm done, this will give you a better understanding of the kind of graphics that I need developed. So here are two different tile sets that other people made, and each of these tiles consist of 32 by 32 images. And when you take the images and piece them together, they can make larger images by connecting them. For example, if I wanted to make a path, I would click this tile right here and I would go ahead and begin painting the path like this. And then for the edges, I could go ahead and click this tile right here, and then I can go ahead and paint the edge like that and like this, and click this one and paint this right here, and now do the sides just like this. And for the inside corners, I would just do something like this and this, and maybe this for the outside. And now you can see that I am, with exception of this, let me try and fix this, and let me try and fix this one right here. And now you can see that I have a nice path that I developed using separate tiles, each one to make a path in whole. And for the wall, if I wanted to make a wall, I might do something like this. So here is a picture of a brick right here. I might draw this like this and maybe make it a little bit higher. And for the top, I could use this tile right here, and then I could just slide that over for the top. And for the corners, I could place this one right here and this one right here. And for the sides, I can use these different tiles right here. So you can see with these very few tiles, I can make a wall of any size, and it's very convenient to do it this way. I could also make a wall the same way using this. Maybe I wanted to make a smaller wall. So here is just a different style wall. And you can use these not only for walls but also the flooring as well. So here is a path, a sample of a path, and here's an example of a wall, and here's an example of another wall. For the dock, I could maybe do something like this. If I wanted to make a dock, if this was water right here, I would just paint this dock like this, and then I would go ahead and paint the edges. There's one leg and there's another leg, and then I would go ahead and paint the inside just like this. And now with these tiles, I can go ahead and make a dock using just 4 or 5 different tiles. I will also show you another example of how I can make a dock. Say I wanted to make a dock with this style wood. I would go ahead and do this, and now paint my edges like this and this, and now go ahead and finish it off with this tile. So again, each of these tiles is a single 32 by 32 image, but when you piece them together, you can make greater, larger images. And for the fence, let me show you an example of a fence. Let me paint some grass right here. Alright, and if I wanted a fence, here's what I would do. I would go ahead and paint the fence like this, and then I would go ahead and click this end piece right here and click it right here, and click this end piece right here, and now you can see I have an entire fence just like that by using separate pieces of a fence. So that is an example of how you can do your fence. And the last thing I want to go over is objects. Now the objects, whenever you're creating them, you can either have a single object in a single tile like this, just one sign, or maybe a rock, or maybe a shrub. Or what you could do is, if you wanted to take a larger object and separate it into 4 different tiles, or maybe even bigger, you can do that as well. For example, if I wanted to create a rug, here's what I could do. I'd go ahead and click this tile, then this tile, and then this one, and then this one. So some objects are going to consist of only one graphic, and some objects, some larger objects, are going to consist of multiple graphics, such as 4 different tiles, like this right there. So hopefully by watching this, you got an idea of what I'm looking for and how I can use all the tiles to piece them together and create an entire map for my game. So if you have any more questions for me, you can just ask me through messaging, or you can email me. But anyways, hopefully this will give you a better understanding or a better idea of what I'm looking for. So thank you, and I look forward to working with you.